Hi guys, hope you're alright. So basically, this video is going to show you how I got this hairstyle. Previously, like in the past, I've actually used Premium Plus's 27 pieces, which comes in 2, 4 and 6 inch pre-bump pieces. But I decided, let me try something different. Let me try Milky Way because I'd seen it on YouTube. I thought, oh yeah, something different, see what it's like. Only for me to, have molded my hair and wanted to start applying the track, did I realize that Milky Way is actually shorter than Premium Plus. So it comes in 1, 2 and 3 inches. Well, just a bit longer than those, but it's quite a bit shorter than the Premium Pluses. So I had to change my hairstyle a bit to accommodate for this change. So instead of having a full head quick weave, I had to have an invisible part. So in order to and I didn't want any of my hair to show. So in order to manage this, I actually painted a little part on it with white pencil and foundation. But I hope to show you how this is done. I hope it's clear and I hope you get something from it. So here's the box of hair. It's actually by Milky Way and it's called SG27 pieces. I got it in the color 1B. So you can see here the 3 rolls of hair, which are 1, 2 and 3 inches. Be careful when you actually do your hair that you don't mix up the rolls because it can get really confusing because they do actually look quite similar, 2 and 3 does. It also came with a closure piece, which I didn't actually use. A vinyl cap, which is basically like a shower cap, and you can use these to make removable quick weave. So basically like a wig, you'll just remove it after you're done, and it comes with a stocking cap. Starting with the shortest piece of hair, what I'll do is that I'll first measure out the length of hair that I wanted to use, then I'll cut it. After this, then I'll apply glue to it. You could don't use too much glue because you don't want it to be runny, but then not too little so it doesn't stick. Then I'll blow dry it so it wasn't runny, but then it was just about tacky. Then I'll press it down where I wanted it to stay. You'd have to be careful in this process. I'm looking at a mirror, but at the same time you can't see what's going on behind you. You sort of have to feel your way around. As you can see, I'm working my way up in a U shape, and I do this right to the end. Over here, I'm still using the shortest length as well. And you want to make sure you can get your sideburns in, so make sure you have enough hair at that area to give a little, slick look.
Okay, so you're supposed to mark out where you're going to have your invisible part before you start. But like I said at the beginning, I didn't know I was going to have an invisible part and I didn't plan for it. So I can decide to cut my my stocking cap where I want my invisible part. However, I'm not fully confident that it would look neat because again I didn't plan for it, so there might be hair in those areas. So I'm going to use a white a white jumbo pencil to make a pattern, and I think I'll colour it in brown to match my skin tone. So hopefully it goes well. If not, I might have to cut it later. I did it really thick so that I have space for rubbing out or putting it closer or just coloring it how I like.
Right now I'm just in the middle and have started using the 2-inch length hair. At the back and the side where my fringe is its fullest, I've actually flipped about 2 or 3 tracks. This is just to give it some volume and some edge. Using the longest length of hair, I started off with like a 5-inch piece of hair. I applied a thin layer of glue to the track. You apply the glue to the opposite side of what is usually the normal side, and you blow dry it. Once it becomes tacky and it's not really slippery, you begin to roll up the hair into a circle and press down on the head of the circle with your straighteners. After this, you now comb it out into sort of like a fan, open it up a little bit, and then clamp down on the hair, especially the middle bit, with your straighteners to get it nice and flat.